As the drama unfolds, this one, I don't know, is like reality TV in Jamaica. I don't know, guys. All right, so St. Andrews Southwest MP Dr. Angela Brown Burke is now the campaign director for People's National Party presidential contender Peter Bunting.
So who is dating?
I don't know, but he's not the campaign director.
Oh, I thought
maybe
he,
if
I
he
thought
were,
he was.
he no longer is.
Okay.
The announcement was made in a midnight news release, as in midnight this morning. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Coincidentally,
I think so.
with public comments following the leaking of a letter by Brown Burke's husband, a 14-page letter, who said his wife had deceived him by deciding to support Bunting. Anyway, the real news is
I don't know if he
now
said she deceived him by deciding to support Bunting. I think he said she deceived him by not being forthcoming about who she was going to support.
No, he said, she said, over breakfast and such,
So she not support
that she would never
Bunting specifically.
support Bunting.
A lie.
So he did say
Okay.
it is the biggest blow to in his political career
Lord have
because
mercy.
he has been deceived. Anywho, the amount of stories that have come out since this broke about the fact that they're okay and their relationship is solid.
This
And,
not
I mean,
Paul Burke and Angela Brown Burke born in a politics. You know. I think
Okay.
they're by this point in time. If
okay.
they have not yet figured out how to separate it from the marriage, then I think they have.
Correct.
I'd like to hear her reasons for supporting, not only supporting, but now leading the campaign as campaign
So a
director.
spokesperson for the Rise United camp, which is Bunting's camp, said that, quote, Comrade Brown Burke came to her decision on the basis of putting the PNP in the best position to defeat the current JLP administration.
I don't want to hear from a spokesperson from Rise United. I want to hear from she.
Brown Burke was also quoted as applauding Bunting's courage in seeking to re-energize the PNP, transform and modernize the party. She also reportedly acknowledged what Bunting's camp calls the overwhelming support by constituents, friends and members of the public for her decision to join the Rise United camp. So,
Oh, Dayton's campaign manager.
there you go. And
Golding
campaign
is chairman and she's director.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Audrey Smith-Facey and Eugene Kelly have declared support for Bunting. Okay. Brown Burke and Smith-Facey have reportedly mended a broken relationship. I don't know if their relationship was broken. I mean, they were contenders, but I think having to work together in the constituency that have been repaired. It's an interesting race.
Rather.
As I said to someone, and this is just July. We have a month of.
Yes, August is coming.
I'll just say, at the end of the day, anyway, they must know.
You don't say what you was going to say at the end of the day.
No,
What?
I was going to say some words and thoughts and actions cannot be taken back. And at the end of the day, whoever ends up being president and leader will have to deal with fallout. So I would recommend that both parties.
You're going to recommend it retroactively?
No, I'm
there's some
recommending
things that
now
are happening.
that they. No, I don't think. I think the worst could
yet to come.
probably
Yeah, yeah.
still come.
Well, you know
So
what?
I'm recommending that they minimize as much fallout as possible because it will be difficult.
I hope they can
to
do
repair.
that because they're going to have to come together as one party when all is said and done. And they
Mm-hmm.
did start out by saying they were going to challenge each other, but it was going to be civil and there was no room for any kind of However, I think we're beyond that point now. But as Dela said, if you rein it in a little bit,
Rein
then-
it in, don't make it go nowhere,
have to be.
nowhere further.
All right, we're going to go to news further afield before we head to birthdays. This is in California, Northern California, where, again, another shooting has occurred. A gunman has killed 3 people, including this precious 6-year-old boy that you see on your screen.
Wow.
I believe a 13-year-old was also killed, and one other person injuring at least 11 people. This gunman opened fire at a food festival in Northern California before he was shot dead by the police. Interestingly enough,
he's 19, by the way.
19 years old.
He's 19.
Made some posts, they say, on the social media page that showed some white nationalism links, tendencies. He was urging some folks to read a white nationalist publication. What is interesting is that the police said that they engaged him in less than a minute, killing him, but then when you have a gun like the one that he had, he was able to do so much damage in less than a minute.
Yeah.
So he had no problem buying the gun.
Cut through the fence. Tight security at the entrances, and he knew they were going to search him.
Police were all around.
So him cut through the fence. So
had more of a problem, I understand, renting the car than buying the gun. I don't know, US, you need to, I don't know. Those gun laws, man, let me tell you. That's another discussion for another time. It is, as Dale told at the top of the show, July 30. Are you born today? Skip around.
Yes, yes.
Are you